Hey YouTube, this is Slodgeball and this will be my WWE Raw review. Yeah, from the 7th of November 2011, and it's been a while since I've done one. Anyway, let's get cracking with this. John Cena comes out and he's, keep it PG, he's a bit annoyed and we pissed off really at the fact that everyone's talking about this next Monday's Raw where The Rock will be on live rather than this week where he's in Liverpool, England, and they should be focusing on this week and not next week. This is immediately followed by Awesome Truth interfering, and Miz shot a beautiful promo. I loved it to bits, and then Truth gets the mic and he's like, his promos are really weird. It's a shame that you have someone that's such a good person at shooting a promo. You give him the mic and he'll just boom, there you go. And then when Truth gets the mic, you're like, oh boy, what's he gonna talk about this time? He's talked about spiders and little jimmies and heights. What's he gonna talk about this time? But anyway, they come. Sorry, my back's a bit sore. They come down and they were pissed off at the fact that John Cena was able to attack both of them last Monday, and so they were going settle some business, but this is immediately followed by Zack Ryder coming out and saving John Cena, which was good. And then this was the main event. It was John Cena and Zack Ryder versus The Miz and R-Truth. So that was the main event announced that night. Anyway, next you had United States Champion Dolph Ziggler take on against John Morrison. Both superstar. John Morrison, if he didn't win, I'd just leave the WWE. Apparently, he hasn't won a match since August. That's like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. That's just a very long time ago for a superstar of his talent. But he does end up getting the victory, which is good to see. He gets a would you call it a backslide? Yeah, I'll call it a backslide. It was a he was able to catch he countered Ziggler's roll through into a a backslide, if you want to call it, and got the victory. Ziggler almost stole it when Vicky Guerrero caused a distraction which distracted John Morrison and hence getting that roll through, but Ziggler was able to Morrison was able to counter that into a backslide and then got the victory. I was very happy with this match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Both superstars are huge talents in the ring, and I'm just waiting for when they're going to be in the main event. United States Championships holding Dolph Ziggler back. I'd probably say it's the creative writing team that's holding John Morrison back. Just purely on the fact that he's won so he. In Extreme Rules, he was in the main event, and then he got injured, and then since then he's just been on this devastating losing streak. It's not funny. Anyway, moving on. Mason Ryan versus JTG. I had to get the history books out from the last time JTG was on Monday Night Raw. I think he threw 2 punches. Mason Ryan, for 5 minutes it was Mason Ryan. JTG, it was about 4 seconds. I think he threw 2 punches and then Mason Ryan shrugged them off like a like a little hair or like fur or what are you doing? And then Mason Ryan wins. I didn't really like how this got booked, purely on the fact that you had a lot of jobbers to choose from and you choose JTG. You have a Drew McIntyre who doesn't seem to be on anything at the moment. I think WWE forgot about him. You had so many other talents that they could use, and they don't use them. They just don't use them. And when they use the JTG, he gets his shot. He throws 2 punches. So yeah, I was a bit annoyed. I thought this was a bit pointless. Like, you should at least give him a good match. Anyway, next you had Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Evan Bourne is suspended. I can't remember, a few weeks, I think, to a month. He violated the wellness policy. I can't remember what he did. He smoked something. I can't remember which drug it was. It was a I think it wasn't marijuana. Yeah, I think it was marijuana, but it wasn't a pure substance. It was like a what do you call it? A artificial substance. And in the guidelines, artificial substance causes you to be suspended, whilst the pure substance gives you a fine. So I don't know how that. Maybe the artificial substance is a lot better. But all I know is it wasn't the real drug. It was a different. It was like a it's like the Coke at McDonald's. It's not real Coke. It's syrup. Sorry for anyone who didn't know that. That's what I'm trying to get at. Del Rio gets the win as usual. It looked to me they were trying to get an injury with Kofi Kingston. Like, Del Rio hit the cross arm breaker, and then after the match was trying to really, try and break the arm of Kofi Kingston. So, maybe they'll put a hiatus on the tag titles, or just strip them of them and put them on a different tag team, which would be good to see. I think good title hold. Like, you can't have them with the tag titles forever. You can't have them with the tag titles forever. They're gonna have to lose them, and they did revive some sort of decency in them. But yeah, immediately after Del Rio applies the arm breaker after the match, CM Punk comes out and then delivers a promo, saying, how he was saying that, last week he approached Del Rio and said, I'm gonna apply the Anaconda Vice until you give me a WWE Championship match. And within 10 seconds, Del Rio was like, you get your match, you got your match, you got your match. So, and Del Rio was saying, you could have just asked me. And then, CM Punk was giving him this weird look. And then afterwards, after they were exchanging words, you had Del Rio going to attack CM Punk and was trying to apply the cross arm breaker. CM Punk counters into the Anaconda Vice, which then causes Ricardo Rodriguez, there we go, to try and break, attack CM Punk. But CM Punk then releases the hold, and Del Rio runs off like a little bitch, and Rodriguez is caught in the ring, and CM Punk delivers to go to sleep to him, and then that's the end of that. Anyway, next match you had Jack Swagger versus Santino Marella. Jack Swagger had to revive a lot of his morals tonight. He went from here to down here in terms of he lost to a bloody Muppet. That's what they're he's saying he's lost to a Muppet, which is a bit disappointing. So he had a lot to prove tonight. He did get the victory over Santino Marella. It was an okay match. I didn't really enjoy it. I can tell you that much. I didn't enjoy it that much. Excuse me. Jack Swagger applies the ankle lock. This causes Marella to tap instantly, and that was the end of that. Anyway, what was next? It was Kelly's cover preview for Maxim magazine, which comes out in a few days in America. I don't know when it comes out in Australia. I don't research these sorts of things. And as usual, you had the king in there, you know, the fucking pedophile, 60-year-old. I don't know, is he 60? I think he's 60. Kelly's about, you know, late 20s. And yeah. So before they were going to talk, what do you call them, comes out, Beth Phoenix and Natalia come out and start going Barbie doll by, you know, this is what divas shouldn't be, I'll tell you what a real diva is. And I was about to call the creative writing team and be like, you better be listening to what Beth Phoenix and Natalia are saying, because they are spot on about the Barbie doll bullshit. You gotta have the fucking Triple H. It's not Triple H, but you know, it's an exaggeration. You gotta have the fucking big tits. Even though I do like them, they look good. They still have to know how to wrestle. Like, you take a book out of Trish, take something, take a what do you call it? Take something out of Trish Stratus's book. You know, Beautiful Diva, and she was good in the ring as well. One of the best divas ever. And you know, they just can't wrestle these days, the divas. There's some of them that, you know, you can see that they're trying, you know, but like there's divas like the Bella Twins, Rosa Mendez is a big one. Whenever Rosa Mendez wrestles, I'm always like, God, what's she gonna botch this time? I remember that she was able to botch a drop kick. Someone went to drop kick her and she botched it that bad. It was like a slow-mo. She like, Alicia, I can't remember who it was, but they jumped up for the drop kick and she stayed there and then just fell. So, you know, it was the worst play ever. So yeah, I ranted about the divas. Not surprising, but and then Alicia Fox and Eve Torres come out to protect Kelly, and this allows Beth Phoenix and Natalia to leave, and then they unveil the cover of Kelly. So you know, that was that. No divas match tonight. And this then led to the and they showed another preview of Brodus Clay, and the excuse was apparently they didn't want to take him over to England, they want to save him for Boston. So you know, I'm gonna say something now. He won't debut next week. It'll probably be either after Survivor Series or something. I don't think what WWE try and do, they keep, you know, getting you interested. Oh, is he gonna debut tonight? No. He's not. So he might debut next week, but you probably don't guarantee it. WWE have a habit of doing that. Look at Johnny Curtis. They milked it out for like 8 weeks, and I haven't seen it since. Anyway, this is the main event: John Cena and Zack Ryder versus The Awesome Truth. To be honest, I thought this was it was too boring. It never picked up, and it had the opportunity to pick up at multiple points, and they like just went back down, like slowed right down as soon as, you know, oh, look, it's gonna, you know, pick up, and then no. So anyway, there were good points in the match. Zack Ryder showed John Cena the broski boot. They both delivered it at the same time, and then this happened again later in the match when the 5-knuckle shuffle was delivered. The ending of the match comes when John Cena goes for the attitude adjustment, but The Miz is able to wiggle his way out of it, and then delivers a beautiful insecurity flash kick to Cena. And then when he goes for the cover, R-Truth has the legs, he has his leg down and unable, and making it impossible for Cena to kick out, and the referee didn't see it, so it was a 3 count, and then Cena and Ryder lost to Awesome Truth, and then so that was the end of that. What's there to look forward to next week? Brodus Clay. What's there to look forward to? I don't know. Hopefully, The Rock makes a good entrance to Monday Night Raw. Hopefully, it's good. More than likely, you'll probably see him start up the show because, get that big pop. I actually really hope they engage the more the SmackDown side of things now. Like, it was only Raw superstars tonight. I was really hoping for, like, you know, the Randy Orton to come in. You know, I always like the tag matches where it's cross brand. Like, you'll have like tag match and you have like say Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston, for example, and you can have Cody Rhodes and Alberto Del Rio, like something like that. Like, you know, you still have the faces and heels, but have the cross brand. That would be good to watch. Anyway, comments on how you thought the show went. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. I couldn't get into it, even although all the good stuff came early. So after that 1 hour came up, it was basically gone after that. You can subscribe for more of these, and I'm Sludgeball. See ya.